on YouTube. Let's check the channel.
Drop the link also in the community. Inshallah.
Live. Yes,
How
we
do
are
we
live.
are you able to see comments on your side? Like, how do you see the comments for the live on YouTube?
So I'm gonna send you the link to the official live stream, and I'm gonna just look at the chat with the live stream paused, and that should work, inshallah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me send it in the community
We got
as well.
people watching. It's probably you and I.
Yeah, probably.
We're so famous. Are you sending it into the Discord?
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Should we start with the should we try the TikTok as well?
Yeah, we can try TikTok as well. There's one person that has joined. Welcome, first person in the live stream. This is our first live stream, by the way, so welcome.
Yeah, together.
First live stream, first viewer. You are very special.
That's making history already, man. Love it.
Facts.
Facts, no cap. I have no idea how to do the thing with the live.
Okay. If you go to my, why is my, I look like a woman on TikTok live right now. My face is all like beautified and stuff. What's going on?
No, bro, that's just the way you look like, man. It's Ibrahim. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How do I turn this off?
We want to keep the chat open. All right, guys, we are reading the chat on YouTube. Very nice to see you guys. Let us know where you're from, country, and also where you joined in from. Did you join in from the community? Did you join it? Where did you join in from? That would be cool to know. Did you? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm live on TikTok. If you go to my account, you can request to join, inshallah.
Yeah, 1 second. I see you're live. I need to turn down the volume.
Got 8 people in here. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Well, how do you join the live, though?
You should request, right? Or maybe I can invite you.
Yeah, I think you gotta do that. Miami, I need to get out. Bro, Miami, out of all places, bro, mashallah.
How are you even
let me know if you
Miami?
forget. Yeah, what's the time in Miami now? Isn't it like crazy?
I think
it's
1
on the
p.m.
east side, so.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, other way around. So I'm gonna go join.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to request to join my live, man.
Yes. If anyone know how to, okay, we got a guy Tawheed. He saw it from the story of Colby on Instagram and also in the community. MashaAllah. There we go. 1:04 p.m. in Miami. That's really cool, bro. SubhanAllah, bro. Like I always think about this when I think about time zones and these things. Like, what would the Sahaba do with like if they knew that you could communicate with someone across the world like this? You know, scary stuff. Like, did you figure it out?
Well, if you want to go over the agenda for today, everyone's joining in. I'm gonna try and figure this out.
Yeah, I want to join you on TikTok live, bro. I feel like I'm excluded here.
Well, don't worry,
Should I
man. The
report
only
it?
person watching me. The two smiley
Oh wait,
face
maybe I
icons.
need to follow you. Is that it?
Check requirements.
Anyone knows like how TikTok works? Can help us dinosaurs?
Dude, I
Maybe
gotta go
can.
live for 30 minutes and go live on 3 separate days just to have multi-viewers. Can you try it on your end? That,
What's
that's pretty
what's
gay.
that, bro?
That's not.
It is a little bit weird, man. Okay, I'm live. Let's see. Where did you find that? Like, go live with guests. Um, hmm.
So it's the two people icon at the bottom corner, the bottom left corner.
Yeah, I see that. But I think you need to join.
Okay, I just joined.
Sorry, guys. Have a little bit Sabr here with us. Oh man, I saw that we were 19 watching the live, and they just like went down to 9. I'm like, whoa, that is not good.
The ones that are patient, you will have the true reward, inshallah.
Yeah, this is actually just a test to see who's patient, who's worthy of um, of it. Okay, I invited you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
Turn on camera. Colby
Bro, I'm
camera is
afraid
hazy.
how am I gonna figure out the echo?
The echo? Oh
The
yeah,
echo from the
that's
camera.
right.
Can you get headphones, bro? Oh, dude, everyone. One moment.
Yeah,
Let
I
me get my
turned it off.
headphones.
I turned it off. I turned it off. All right. Had to switch to PC to chat. Oh, so you cannot chat like on like make a comment on YouTube chat on from the phone.
Okay.
Okay, how many are we in the live? Yeah, people
So we
join
got
in
6.
TikTok. Like, you have no idea what's going on. I think.
Yeah, if you can pin a comment on the TikTok and just say what it's about.
Oh man. Yeah, what should I write though?
Just say monthly challenge, learn how to make money online the halal way, content creation or
Inshallah
something.
khair. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking while I'm figuring that once you're done, you can start off with opening up everything, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready. We can get it started.
Yeah.
So for the ones that have been patient, welcome. We're announcing the official monthly challenge, and this is going to be on content creation. So Simon and I have been posting, and we've been successful, alhamdulillah, all through the will of Allah, and we want to teach you how you can do this yourself. So every single month, we will have unique challenges that we will announce, and this one starting out, you're going to have to put your face out there and start posting. So one of the unique features of this monthly challenge is that you will have the opportunity to compete with one another. So we will assign you into what we call caravans, and you will have teammates to get points. And at the end of the challenge, you will have a reward to have a consultation with us, to work one-on-one with us to figure out how you can make money online, inshallah. So that's the rough outline of what our monthly challenge is so far. If you have anything to add in, Simon.
Yeah. No, that's great. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. I just saw a funny comment about the microplastic bottle. We were just talking about it before. No, that's great, mashallah. So there are 3 things we're gonna go through, right? And then I think we can just do kind of a Q&A part depending on how long everything goes. So Colby's gonna start off telling you guys a little bit about that monthly challenge, what it is. And then I'm gonna go over something called the exit plan, which is also a part of the new launch. And those 2 things are going to be free. the monthly challenge and the exit plan. And then we're going to talk about the inner circle, which is actually going to be like the next level in the community for those who want to and can. And that, yeah, we'll talk more about that, inshallah.
Yeah, I first need to respond to this microplastic comment. Bro, so I was in the masjid, right? I was on a call. I ended the call, I was putting my glass bottle in my backpack, and it shot out of my backpack and shattered everywhere. So we got the glass bottle on the way, don't worry about that. But for now, we have to endure.
You need armored glass, bro, or like bulletproof glass, whatever you call it.
So Ibrahim is
Bounceable.
saying he's a little bit camera shy. Will this affect on the challenge? What would your response be to him?
No, because even now, like we were talking about it earlier today, so how like the content on social media today, there are so many ways to make content, and you and me, we know like people who are making faceless accounts, right? Like that sister, right, with almost 1 million followers, basically faceless, voiceless, nothing, like no identity at all in terms of appearance, right? I think it's always good. I don't know. Depends on what kind of brand you want, but I think like moving towards being more comfortable speaking to a camera, I think that can affect in like positively other areas as well, right? But if it is like starting out, everyone feels that way. By the way, when I started, when you hear your own voice, when you look at the videos, you cringe, and that's how it is. Part of the growth, journey, man. But
And you'll get more comfortable as time goes on. I remember when I first started filming, I tried mastering every little thing. Oh, how do I look in this second? How do I look at the end? But you'll get used to it as time goes on, and I wouldn't worry about it now. Just
yeah, no, 100%,
first baby steps.
100%. I want to go into that, inshallah, a little bit more. But can you tell them about what the monthly challenge is? Is it only going to be one? What's the behind the whole concept of monthly challenges? How is this one going to look like now in September? Who should join it? Who shouldn't join it? Things like this, simple stuff.
Yeah. So the reason why we made monthly challenges in the first place is to have you guys, of course, build relationships with other people in the community. We're going to have unique challenges every single month. But the reason we initially wanted to start out with content creation is this is how we personally had the opportunity to make Hijra. This is the income that we were able to build. Now we can teach you the individual skills to make other ventures happen, absolutely. But we want you to take a crack with online, with creating content online, because you have the biggest opportunity today before it's too late, right? There's a lot of changes that are happening on social media right now, so it's very important you get in at this time. And yeah, so what the structure looks like is we will have learning modules inside. There will be videos. We'll have a live every week for you to learn the skills. We'll be there by your side every single day. So when you post a video, you'll post it in the community. We will give you feedback. You'll have your caravan mates that can support each other together. I think you guys are going to be really excited with what this can turn into. And starting out, it's going to be rough, right? This is our first monthly challenge. And we're happy that you 8 viewers watching this right now are going to be a part of it. And yeah, it'll be good. I'm really excited.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I think for those who were in the community and tried out the tutorial mode, we noticed that it's a great concept, but using taking that concept for over a longer period of time and focusing on a specific skill. And again, the reason why we started with the content creation route is because content creation, it includes a lot of different skills, right? That can be very useful, especially if you want to like make money online or whatever, or you want to build a brand. Like creating content is almost like mandatory for people that want to make money online, unless like, because content is making people know you. Advertising is making known of, basically advertising something to someone. And content creation is one of those things. Yeah, one one of the brothers asked if it's going to be free, the monthly challenge. It is. So this is going to be part of the free community that we have on Discord, and we're going to run it every month, as I think you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit about what we've been. So a disclaimer here before I ask that is, this is not perfect. Like, we're trying this out as we go along. We're not experts in this. Like, okay, should we set out the community like this or this? We're trying things out, right? So sometimes things gonna go well, sometimes not. And whenever you guys have feedback, that is extremely valuable, right? Helps us to move in the right direction. But we have few ideas what to use or how to go about the monthly challenge. For example, we talked about the weekly checkpoints. We talked about caravans. We talked about modules and things like this. So I'm thinking, could you go over that a little bit, explain for the fellas?
Each individual part of the challenge?
Yeah, just the things I mentioned, basically. What have we talked about? Like, what's the, how would it?
Yeah. You cut out a second there, but I think I got your gist. So the first aspect of it is going to be the individual side of things. So I think we'll also talk about the dailies, the 5 daily wins. I know that you mentioned that. We want to add that into the challenge as well. All of this will affect the amount of points that you get throughout the challenge. And we will have a leaderboard, right? And at the end of the month, the winner, the person who gets the most amount of points from that challenge, not only will you have a role inside of Discord so people know you're the man, right? You're that brother. You're working towards becoming Muhajir, inshallah. You're him. But also, you will have the opportunity to win a one-on-one with us. So a consultation for us to figure out, hey, what can we do to make sure that you are successful? And use the same strategies that we did, alhamdulillah, for Allah to have us become successful as well. So that's the point system. The second is that you'll have caravans. You'll have our van mates, essentially. So we're trying to figure out how many will be in the van at the moment, but you should have between 3 and 5 teammates, or 2 and 4 teammates. And you guys will all be competing against other caravans to win that prize as well. And the question is like, well, what if my van mates aren't active? That's why we have the individual incentive to win as well. So it's the same rewards. If you guys have any ideas on rewards you'd like us to add, feel free to ask us. But that's the point system. So you'll get points for attending lives, you'll get points for posting, you'll get points for several things. I want it to feel gamified for you guys. That's our theme with the community. We want you to feel like it's a game, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys growing up, you love to play video games. I myself did too. How can we make this as seamless as possible for you to change and to become muhajir, right? Breaking free from the shackles that are having you enslaved to the dunya. Because I felt that way even a year ago, subhanAllah. A year ago. And if you guys just focus right now, today, the place you can be in a year, if you really just work, you set your intentions, and you say, Allah can take care of me, the place you'll be is insane. I think a lot of you guys are underestimating yourself and underestimating how capable you really are.
100%. Like, I'm saying this with no shed of a doubt that not you or not me are any special. Like, we're regular dudes, you know. and we're doing things. And if we are regular dudes and we're doing things, then other dudes can also do things. And I think that's, I always say this, to my clients and to people, that there are two superpowers you can have today in this day and age, and you can literally start today obtaining those superpowers, is to develop a crazy, passionate focus without any distractions on one thing, whatever that is, and then develop a crazy, passionate consistency. So being focused and consistent. If you have those two superpowers, you could basically take over humanity today. Like, the bar is so low. So low.
And the reason we came up with the word muhajir, I've spoken a lot about this on the account if you guys have been watching some of the videos, is one of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ himself, he hesitated when the message came from the Prophet ﷺ to make hijrah from Mecca to Medina. He was successful. He had the materialism that all of us dreamed for, right? And the biggest theme of this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, not a make a ton of money scheme. We want you to become the best Muslims possible, and the only way for that to happen is if you remove the shackles from the dunya, right? We have many shackles: addiction, sin, our boss, our location. One of them is finances, fitness, our faith. All of these shackles are preventing us from being the best Muslim we can be. And this is the point of Muhajir mode, is for you to become Muhajir, for you to break free from those shackles. And we will teach you the skills to make that happen.
Exactly. And then this monthly challenge is a way to teach those skills in a fun, gamified way, like you said. And we're going to try it out. Like you said, there's going to be a leaderboard, there's going to be a point system. Might be a little bit hiccups here and there, inshallah khair. And then we have the caravans, like small groups. You guys, I grew up in the Halo era, when Halo 1 came out. Bro, that was amazing. And when you played online in Halo, it was like you were in teams, tag teams. And just like that, you can get points, and you can become the top player in the in your team and stuff like that. So we kind of recreate that idea. So you having the caravan and the van maze to play the game with, and then you can also play individually, strive for certain rewards, right? We're gonna, for those people might ask, right? Okay, so what happens if I miss the challenge, if I join too late? The idea here is, like, we're going to try it out at least, to create checkpoints, weekly checkpoints. Every Monday, I'm thinking, right? So every Sunday we're going to try to have a live like this, talk about like the challenge, talk about like what's been going on, and prepare you guys for the next week, right? And for those who joined late, whatever you can, like the things you can do is to catch up for what you've done before. And I'm thinking, in terms of leaderboard, we can look at that. Maybe it can be a weekly leaderboard. It can be a month, whatever, right? So we're gonna try things out. That's just the way it's gonna work, right? Inshallah.
Yeah. And I want you guys to see these challenges not as something that you're going to do for the long term. It might end up being something you love. A lot of you guys are mentioning, oh, I'm camera shy. Oh, I'm scared of posting online. Maybe you'll fall in love with it. But maybe you figure out that it's something you don't want to do in the long term. But part of doing these things isn't just the future result. There are these skills that you will build inevitably, and you take these skills for the rest of your life. So one of the most important skills in content creation is learning how to speak in an engaging way, getting people intrigued, building relationships. These are skills that you will take into every other business that you want to start in the future, right? And content creation is the most universal aspect of that. You have to focus on marketing. You have to focus on sales depending on the offer that you're going to make in the future. There are so many skills that you guys will learn. And if you look outside of the picture of, oh, I don't want to be an influencer, I don't want to do this, literally just posting and not worrying about the money, you will learn so many things, subhanAllah. And I'm
Yeah.
happy that I chose to take that leap starting out because I wasn't even thinking about the money. I became Muslim at first, I spoke my Shahada, and I was like, I want to post about Islam, man. There's so many cool things that I'm learning that I want to share. I want to give dawah. And I
Yeah.
fell in love with it. And I never knew that I could
Yeah.
have done that until I took that leap. Okay.
Yeah. And I like, I want to mention one thing, and we have a few questions. We can go over them with those questions, and then we can go into like transition into the exit plan. But you talk about like, I don't want to, like people say, I don't want to be an influencer. Well, being a da'i, making da'wah, is actually influencing people. Like, being an influencer is the best thing you can be in Islam. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Ballighu anni walau ayah." Convey for me, even if it's just one ayah, one word, right? So we, you know, conveying and influencing other people, helping other people find the light of Islam, both Muslims and non-Muslims, great reward. Obviously, it should be done in a halal way, according to the principles of dawah. Shouldn't be random. But yeah, so being an influencer is not like, you know, you gotta be cringe and run around and do pranks. That's not just, that's clown behavior, right? That's clowning. So yeah, I wanted to, so there were a few questions, because I'm afraid we're gonna miss them at the end. Ismail asked, do you think quantity over quality when it comes to the content game?
Yeah. I guess I'll go first with that. So, starting out, 100% is quantity because you don't know what quality is. And for example, you don't learn how to swim until you actually start swimming, right? Everyone is trying to read and optimize and educate, but the only way you're going to learn how to swim is if you jump in the water. So you can try to perfect all of these things, but at the end of the day, the only way you can find your voice, you are the best person in the world at being yourself, right? And if you're able to find that voice and you find your offering, you find your interests and you find your strengths, you are the best person in the world at that. So you can offer the best offer in the world if it's tailored towards what you genuinely believe in. And I know you're overwhelmed when you think of like, what is that? The only way you're going to find that is if you just start. Post about whatever. I want you to see this as just documenting your life, right? Part of it is documenting, just speaking to the camera as if you're on like FaceTime with a friend. Don't put in that much effort. Just spam quantity. And then you'll figure out, oh, this video got a little bit more views. This video got a little bit more comments. What about this video is different from the ones that weren't performing? And you'll start to analyze, right?
Yeah.
That's how I see it. What's your take on it, Simon?
No, I'm with you. I like the Hormozi's rule of hundreds. He always talked about hundreds. So we always underestimate the quantity we got to do stuff. And he said, like, start with posting 100 pieces of content, you know. And subhanAllah, if you don't, like, you're gonna inevitably become better. Like the first content piece versus the 100th is gonna be a huge difference. The faster you can go from 1 to 100, the better. So either you can post once every week, that's gonna take you almost 2 years, or you post, you know, every single day, that's gonna take you a third of the year. You post multiple times a day, right? So there are different ways to reach that. And then obviously it's not about like quality, like just posting random stuff. Like there needs to be a direction of some sort. It's like when you go to the gym, you're gonna do a bench press first time ever. You're not gonna know anything. But you're gonna work on your form, you're gonna work on the technique, how to hold the bar and stuff like that. And it's gonna take time. But if you only do bench once every quarter, Like you're never gonna learn that. If you do like, okay, I'm gonna bench 2-3 times this week or every week, hopefully I'm gonna get better. So that's just how it works. Inshallah.
How to choose niche or figure out what to post about. I think we spoke about this a little bit, but what's your answer to that, Simon?
How to pick the niche.
And figure
So
out
there are
what to
different
post
ways,
about.
right? Yeah. So like if you want to look at it from it at it like, holistically, you can either post about you doing something, or you about to do something, or you have done something, right? It can be like, I'm gonna start a business. I'm just giving that. So I'm gonna document me starting a business, or I'm doing a business. So I'm posting about me doing a business, right? Whatever that business is. Or I've done a business. So I'm gonna post what I did when I did business. So there's like, you can talk about past, present, future, anything, right? And then I think the best thing is to look at what is you. Like Colby said, who are you? What is your brand? What's the identity that you adhere to? Like Colby you started out with Islam, right? I started off, I did fitness, like pure fitness content when I opened up Simon's Squad, and then I started to do some sign language. I was translating Quran in sign language, and that kind of blew up. And then it's like, then I mixed, because I was so afraid of mixing Islam with with fitness in the beginning. I was like, oh my God, people are not gonna like it. SubhanAllah. So it was like opposite. You started off with like, yeah, Islam, guys, I love it. And I was like, I don't know. But that's a beautiful thing. You don't have to figure it out. You can just post things, and it's gonna be great. So I wanna start with sharing the exit plan. So I'm gonna put it here. Let me see if I can do that.
And it says the live paused on TikTok, by the way.
Oh yeah, wait. Hold on,
Someone
my phone
donated
is-
something, I think. I don't know what that was about, but
Oh, we're getting donations, bro. Sorry, my
How
phone
long?
is acting up.
yeah, while you're figuring that out, I'll answer one of these questions here.
Yeah,
I'm
go
from
ahead.
Iraq. Online payment from content creation is banned due to corruption. Any solutions? Well, when you say online payment, is that your payment processor? Is that how you're accepting payments? Because I know that social media restricts payments. For example, like TikTok restricts views in TikTok Shop in certain countries. But if you just find a payment processor to accept payments from your clients, then khalas, that has nothing to do with social media. That has more to do with finding the website you take payments from for your clients. So that's off of social media.
Yeah, I know that in some countries there are some restrictions. There are some, what you call it? There's a word for it, right? There are some restrictions. But yeah, there are different ways you can take payments. Like there are different ways to do it. And I honestly, I think like just go in. Don't think, if you think too much, I need to get paid, then you're gonna overthink the content creation itself. The payment doesn't come.
Simon, I think we disconnected on YouTube.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think we disconnected on YouTube. Hey guys, we're having some issues here. Sorry, just give us one moment. It said you went out of the stream. Show on stream. Having some technical difficulties here. This is my first stream, funnily enough. I am not the streaming type of guy. But yeah, while we're figuring this out, if you guys have any questions while we're waiting here, feel free to ask. Why Simon is freeze. Yeah, he's having some issues. Tutorial mode will end, the monthly challenges will officially begin. What happened to level 1? Tutorial mode will end. Yes, correct. So level 1, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. That's the whole free community. So we will have aspects outside of the monthly challenges that will be inside of the free community, right? We'll have daily wins, stuff like this. But then we'll have other stuff, right? We'll have the inner circle, which will be a certain amount that you will pay every month to have access to more information and access to a more dedicated circle of Muslims that are wanting to improve themselves. So yeah, I hope I answered your question there. How much do you need to make to live in Indonesia comfortably? That's a very, very general question. It depends on if you have a family, children. But if you're just a Muslim man, if you want to live in the city, in Surabaya, for example, where I am, you could probably live for very comfortably for less than $700 a month US. Simon, are you in?
Nice. I'm in, yeah.
All
Can you
right.
see me?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
there's a
I can see you.
delay on YouTube, like if you watch it on YouTube. Live. Why is
Ali,
it
like
doing
these are the kinds of people we're wanting to bring in, right? Like we know this is a good idea, and alhamdulillah, Allah gave us this idea. We just need to send it out to more Muslims because we know that the Muslims can resonate with it and we know they can benefit. It's just what ideas do you guys have to get it out to the larger community? Because we want your guys' help. We're not perfect too. If there's ever feedback, if there's ever ideas you have, you are the first people in the community that are going to be a part of this. You guys are extremely
100%.
special, and we're very grateful to have you a part of this process. So,
Yeah.
again, much love to you guys. May Allah bless you. May Allah sustain you. May Allah answer your du'as.
So, oh, there is a live stream chat. Amazing. Now I wanted to do this. I wanted to show you guys. Let me, first of all, know if you can see my screen share. Can you see it?
Let's
You can see
see.
it, right? Hold on.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can hear myself, by the way. I don't know if you have the audio from the phone coming out.
Yeah, my bad. We're good now.
All right. Yeah, let me know if you can see it, see the screen share chat. If not,
Yeah, they all can see.
yeah, خلاص. So the idea here is, for those of you who did the tutorial mode, you had this kind of tutorial mode tracker, right? The idea with the exit plan is basically, think of it as if we're creating a gamified system. What's the game? Well, the dunya is the game, right? You're the muhajir, you're the hero in this game. And you got enemies to beat. You got your shackles, the things holding you back. But what does a hero have to beat the dragons? Well, he has this big sword, right? So this sword is going to be the thing to use to fight for, to go forward in the game, to level up, right? So that's the idea of what we have with the exit plan, to use it as a tool, breaking free from the West and making hijrah a reality, right? The idea with this exit plan is the way you can, like, you have a place, you can save your skills, you can build your skills, you can better understand yourself in the journey of making hijrah and becoming a muhajir, and also helps us, for example, when we want to help someone. Let's say we in the future we pull some of you guys up here on the stage. They're like, hey, show us your exit plan. What have you been working on, right? What are your specs on your weapon, right? So we can look at it and like, hey, you need more of this, or you need to work on this. You need to, right? It creates something very tangible and something that might be kind of abstract, talking about hijrah and stuff, right? So it looks like this is going to be a video, going to be like, it's not fully done yet. The outline, the layout is pretty much done. It's just like a few details. So there's going to be like, what is the exit plan? It's going to be a video on what it is. You guys going to have like a main quest in the exit plan for this level, like do these things. And you're going to have a bunch of things in it, like navigation, right? So let's go through those things. So level 1, introduction, and then video. So this is one of my random videos on YouTube, just to show how it looks like. So talking about level 1, what it is, what's unlocked, what do you have access to, how to complete the first quest, level up, and all those things, right? And then we can go and look at the daily wins. So this is the system we wanted to use from the tutorial mode, right? That you kind of track like daily habits. If you guys remember the Sunnah stack, right? I don't see the comments, but let me pull it like this in case anyone asks. So the daily wins here. Sorry?
I said I'll make sure, don't worry.
Yeah. So 5 daily wins. This is something I use myself. I think it's great to have like a win in each area: physical win, spiritual win, creative win, mental win, business win. And then you can write here what you mean by each win, what qualifies as a win, so that you know that you're moving forward. So you're not doing things and basically doing nothing, right? And the cool thing here is you can track, like you can click here and it tracks, and you can create a streak of things. You can see like, a streak kind of gamifies the thing a little bit. Something you can use every day, basically. And the second thing here, or the third thing on the list, is the Shackles diagnostic. So we actually built, with the help of one of the brothers on Lombardic, a custom GPT. So like ChatGPT, but it's going to help you it's going to ask you questions. It's a very specific GPT. It's not like ChatGPT, like you ask about everything. We've been training it when it comes to these shackles. Oh my God, my camera is just falling. There we go. These shackles. Hey man, the first time, bro, what you gonna do? You're gonna ask simple questions in fitness, in faith, fitness, finance. You're gonna get points in each category, and then you're gonna see, oh, this is what I need to work on, and then you're gonna write points like, okay, this looks like this. You're gonna get a total score, and you can see if you're doing well or not, or you need to focus. Like, okay, I need to lock in my faith, bro. And then you can write here. So this is a very good tool.
If you mind for me to pause you real quick. It's funny,
sure.
When his phone fell, and we're saying this is our first time, this is proof to you guys to show that it's possible. I know sometimes it's very overwhelming when you guys are looking at following. I personally, we're just human. We're nothing big, right? But when a lot of people are viewing our profiles and they're like, oh man, how did you do it? Well, you have to start. And this is us starting this right now. Inshallah, it will grow. Inshallah, we'll be successful. And inshallah, we can help you guys. But you guys just have to start, right? And you guys are seeing the beginning of this. And maybe, guys, if you start your stuff today, may Allah have both of us grant success in a year from now. Maybe we both will be successful. But you have to start today, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry for interrupting you, but I just didn't want to forget.
No, I like it. I like it. It's like, we're talking about making mistakes, and we're making all the mistakes right now. Disconnection, falling cameras, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if a bird flies in my apartment right now.
Like, guys, we
you go.
didn't care. This is the first time I've ever had a live stream. I figured out a website
Yeah.
that I could stream. I hit stream. I don't care. Like, you guys, the less that you fear the what ifs and you just start, the more you'll be successful.
Nice. And yeah,
And that's
so
part
that's
of
the
Muhajir.
Shackles diagnostic. Exactly. And that's the Shackles diagnostic. So the idea is to find where you're stuck, because if you don't know where you're stuck, you cannot break free. And then you're gonna create a hijra roadmap. You know where you want to make hijra to. Here you have the shackles. They're gonna be added in. I think this is automatic, right? So it's connected to the shackle diagnostic, and then your vision and stuff like that. And then we got the fun stuff. We got a skill tree tracker. So this is something you're gonna use for the monthly challenge, by the way. This is where you track stuff. You can have, like, let's see, you see here content creation version 1, and then you have, you know, you can have a link to the drive with that, let's say that's that challenge, and then see if you're in progress, you've done or something, and you're gonna build a bunch of like a library, your own little library inside of this to help you with different skills, and you can always go back to it. That's the cool thing, right? And then we have something we call the Dawa project. So this is going to be the affiliate program. So if you want to start, you might not even have a product yet, and you want to earn money, well, then you can basically join the affiliate program, make money while spreading khair, basically, and have people join in the community. More like specifically the inner circle, which is going to be the paid part of the community. Everyone, like any person that joins it, first of all, you guide them to something that's really, really good. You help them to, you know, also break free. They join the program and you get paid 50%, basically, inshallah, as of now. And yeah, so we gave you like examples how you can do that, how you can get started, just to give you some, you know, some like a carrot. Even if you don't have anything to earn money through, like a product, you can start like from the get-go, basically. Yeah. The last one is the inner circle. I think we can talk about this now, right? So
Yeah, we can do that.
yeah, so the inner circle is going to be the paid part of the community. So everything we talked about up until now is going to be free. The monthly challenge, the exit plan, everything. And even in the community, we're going to add new, if I haven't already, add stuff in the Discord server, channels for this. The inner circle is going to be more like, okay, next, like an upgrade, basically. You're going to unlock more access to me and Colby. Going to unlock to an inner circle with more, I would say, dedicated, like a dedicated group of people, right? Because when there's a free community, not everyone's going to be as dedicated. But when you have a certain, like an inner circle that only the most serious people are going to join, you joining that is going to level you up instantly, right? Because now you're surrounded with people that are really serious about this, first of all. And we're going to have weekly private calls, not live streams like this, but private calls with the people inside. And the monthly challenges, we are able to guide you people even more. So if you have like you need some real help, some, you know, deep, whatever, you have some struggle with something, you're going to get help with that. One thing I forgot to mention is in the, inshallah, what I'm thinking, in the free community, in the inner circle, we're gonna have custom GPTs for example, content creation when you're writing scripts. So you have a GPT that we programmed that's gonna help you write content, halal content, like scripting and whatever, right? Because sometimes using the regular ChatGPT can be really overwhelming, and it can just say weird stuff.
Yeah, so that's
So that's gonna
AI,
help you.
huh?
Yeah, the starting point of Mahaja AI. So, and each challenge, hopefully, inshallah, we're going to be able to have a custom GPT for that. And that's something we're going to put in the inner circle, as well as getting help from us.
And also, so part
yeah.
of the inner circle as well is as time goes on, we're going to have all of these modules, all of these lessons, all of these live streams put inside of the inner circle. And part of the Muhajir AI is you will have the ability to use the prompting from the information that is taken from these modules. So you will have all of your learning and all of your assistance, and it's going to be just building and building and building as time goes on. So if you were to get the discount today, you would have access in the future when it starts to get built out more.
Yeah.
So you joining now is pretty big, right? And we're going to be able to give you more support starting out. Inshallah, we'll build systems in the future. But
yeah, it's 100%, and that's going to be part of the launch as well, having that founder member / early bird access. We're thinking like putting it really low, like $5 a month or something for you to access this. And then the real price of it, we're probably going to try that out, maybe 20, maybe 30, 45, 50, depending on how well we feel that we've created it and what we feel we can actually, what price we feel comfortable with, because we want, like in any transaction, when you give someone, you want more value back. If that didn't exist, no transactions would take place. So we want that transaction to happen to you. You give something to us, and we give you 10 times more, inshallah. That's the idea. Also, inside the inner circle, what we're going to do, we already have a channel for opportunities. So that this can be job opportunities. It can be either me or Kobe or someone else having opportunity as a content creator, as an editor, as a copywriter, as a whatever, right? So also a great way to start earning, even if you don't have your own product, right? And there are many more things we're planning, but these are the main things we have right now. And it's very simple basically. So that exit plan, obviously when you level up so the level 1 is the free membership, right? Level 2 is going to be the inner circle. So you're going to have like a new exit plan, an upgraded version of your exit plan. That's going to be the level 2 exit plan. But yeah, that's about it. I think that we covered basically everything, man.
Yeah. Sweet but simple.
Sweet but simple.
Short but simple, they say. Not sweet but simple. It's the Colby trip.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet, they say, right? Not even short and simple.
Yeah.
It's short and sweet. Or sweet.
Short and sweet.
Short, sweet, and simple, bro.
Man, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I'm up late for you guys, man. Trying to help out the ummah. Let's go.
He's sacrificing.
So what do you guys think so far of the overview? Just like straight up transparency. You're the first people that are going to join it. If it's awful, tell us. We don't care, man.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, the thing is, like we mentioned, this is something we try out together with you. You're going to be the founding members, and no one's probably going to get as good as of a treatment as you guys, in terms of like we really listening to you. Because inshallah, when this grows bigger, out of experience, it's very hard to kind of give you all to every single person, because there's this quantity of people, right? But now we're not there yet, which means that the founding members is like, just going to be us, right? So let's go with some questions. We have a question here, right?
Yeah. So, will you be able to interact or see our personal motion pages now or in the near future to follow along our progress? So, by motion pages, do you mean social media?
I guess if you could tell us a little bit more.
Notion.
Yeah.
If you could answer that one, Simon.
Yeah. So what we need is basically a link, right? So idea, like, for example, with the caravan and all that, we want to have a way to make it as simple as possible, right? And that in that caravan, what we could do, for example, is to have you guys sharing your Notion, like your exit plan, so that not only we can see it, but your caravan van mates can see it, and you can kind of build that together. Inshallah. But I think that should be a decision for like each one of you. Like if it's something private, you write there, because we mentioned even like there are going to be sins you need to work on, and like you're not supposed Islamically to disclose your sins, right? So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Also, guys, we keep mentioning that you guys will be very important. I want you guys to also see this as an opportunity in the future to be mentors in our community. Allah alam, but there might be future roles available for you guys to help the ummah, like genuinely help the ummah. But the only way that you can help the ummah is if you start and you just do the inputs. I want you to see this as more than just yourself. I want you to see this for your family. I want you to see this as the impact that you can do for the ummah as well, right? Because you can be future mentors for our community. You definitely can.
Oh. So yeah, that's the idea behind the launch now, the 1st of September. So you're gonna get access to the monthly challenge. You're gonna get access to the exit plan I just showed you. Also the inner circle for those who are ready and want to join. We're gonna have that early bird / founding member offer for the whole of September. Make sure that whoever wants to, they have the opportunity. It's not like, yeah, you got like 12 hours to think about it. You have a month to think about it, right? And if you didn't join within that month, then maybe you didn't want to. Maybe it wasn't something for you, right? Oh, hold on, I have my phone here.
Yeah.
So we got more questions.
What is your ultimate goal with Muhajir Mode? Like, what do you describe as success in this project? Our success is if you guys are successful, right?
Yeah.
That's our success. If we can help you guys become successful in breaking free from the shackles of addiction, breaking free from the shackles of anything that's preventing you from performing as much ibadah as possible, that's our success for you guys, right? We want to help you. What about you? How do you see Muhajir Mode?
Yeah, the same. I like the same. I mean, I think the problem is, I think a lot about the hadith where the Prophet mentioned that there will come a time where the nations, the enemy nations of the Muslims will come and pick apart the Muslim Ummah one by one, just like the guest will pick apart the food around the table, right? And the companions asked the Prophet, "Oh, Prophet Allah, is it because we are so few that day?" And he will say, "No, it's because you are many. But Allah will remove the fear from the heart of your enemies and put love of dunya in your hearts." And I think that's where we come. That's where we've been for a while. And develop, like, I truly believe, like, if we can make Muhajir into a movement that removes this love of the dunya and instill love of the akhirah, which is like the idea of a Muhajir. You migrating from your desires and cravings and whatever, shackles, addiction, to something else, something that Allah is pleased with, right? That is the definition of jihad. Like you struggling against yourself, become a better version and pleasing Allah. But yeah, we have many ideas on how to achieve that. This is one of the first steps, inshallah.
So I'll ask this brother's question here. How on earth did you become a Muslim? You can answer afterwards, Simon. But I'm gonna tailor this into Muhajir mode because it's an honest answer. The way I became Muslim was that I was not fulfilled by materialistic desire and the achievement of this materialistic chase. I was young, and alhamdulillah, Allah gifted me with a lot of the things that us Muslims, unfortunately, are starting to prioritize over ibadah. And that's the money, the freedom, the fame, the pleasure. And I wasn't happy when I had it. And subhanAllah, Allah took it away from me in 1 month. Everything that I worked for my entire life that America told me would make me happy, it was taken away from me. And you're probably like, oh, that sounds so sad. Wallahi, I felt the exact same. I felt the same. But the same was the emptiness feeling I had in my heart even when I had it. I remember I was chasing this apartment with the city view for a couple years. And then I finally got it. And I was looking in the ceiling on my bed. And I was saying, is this it? Am I just going to chase more? Because once I got it, I felt the same. There was nothing different about me, right? So the point of Muhajir mode isn't about what we can help you achieve in the dunya. It's about how we can help you achieve within yourself, right? And of course, inshallah, you can achieve the skills to have the other things, but it's all a result of who you will choose to be internally. We want to make you internal muhajirs so that your reality can affect itself in a positive way that reflects our priorities as Muslims.
100%. 100%. And I think that that's a choice every Muslim has to make. You know,
Yes, subhanAllah.
when you fall away from Allah, you are far away from Allah because you are prioritizing something else. You're prioritizing something over Allah. Like, you know, you basically committing shirk. You know, and I'm not saying like as a fatwa, but like if you are like that is what shirk means. The word sharaka. Like a business is a sharika. It's a partly something that's divided, right? You have shares, I have shares, right? So that shirk word comes from something that's divided. It's not one. Tawheed comes from the word wahada, making something one, the opposite. So that's second time's a charm, bro. Nice, man. My phone is like, oh man. But yeah,
You have to have your,
alhamdulillah.
yeah, there you go. Well, cool, guys. I think that's the hour there. If there's nothing
That's
else,
our
I think we had a good group of brothers in here. You guys asked some great questions. How and when did you start your content journey, Colby? Because I see you pop out of nowhere. Mubarak. Jazakallah khair. I started posting consistently in April, man. In April. That was what, 3 months ago, Simon?
no.
May, June, July.
What's now? It's,
4.
yeah,
4 months. So again, this is a reminder for you guys that if you just start right now, the 4 months is going to pass regardless in 4 months from now. If Allah wills for you to live that long, right? So are you going to choose to be in the place of doing everything you possibly can? Or are you going to fear it, right? And in 4 months, you're going to be in the same place, guys. You'll be in the same place.
Yeah.
There's too much worry that comes from
Yeah.
shaitan and, man,
SubhanAllah.
a lot to accomplish. And there's much more to go, right? Much more to do. It's never over until we die, right?
It's, yeah. I mean, it's like you prayed Asr, then it's Salat al-Maghrib, then it's Salat al-Isha, and then you wake up, you pray Salat al-Fajr, and you do that over and over and over again. Never never miss the target, and then the angel of death's gonna come. If you missed all your targets, like the angel of death's gonna come anyways. Like it's no delaying in that. No, like that angel has an appointed time where he will visit you. It's written down already. So he will come. Like, but you get to pick and get to choose in what condition you're gonna meet that angel.
So also, guys, before we end the stream, if you guys could just send a salam in the chat on Discord if you've joined it. We don't know what we're gonna do with you guys yet, but I really appreciate you guys for being so conversational in this stream, and we genuinely want to help you guys. So we don't know what gift we'll give you, but it's as much as we'll possibly be able to give. So yeah,
I love that. خلاص. That's it.
if you're watching the TikTok stream, we were going over a monthly challenge for Muhajir Mode. And yeah, I don't know who has been in here the whole time. We haven't shown our screen, but
yeah. Alhamdulillah. جزاكم الله خير. سبحانك
Alright,
اللهم
y'all.
وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace out.